Oregon, the Beaver State. People have lived in Oregon for thousands of years. Later, Native American tribes called Oregon home. Some of these tribes were the Shasta, Tillamook, and Chinook. Europeans came in the 1500s. Both Spain and England tried to take over what would later be Oregon. At the time, France, England, and Spain were fighting over lands. In 1803, the United States bought a giant piece of land from France. Then, American explorers named Meriwether Lewis and William Clark made maps of the area. They also explored the land outside of it. One of the places they traveled to was Oregon. At the time, it did not have a name. Then, in the 1840s, many Americans headed west to Oregon. They rode in wagons on the Oregon Trail. It was a long journey. That didn't stop them, though. Soon there were so many Americans in Oregon that the European countries let the United States keep the land. In 1859, Oregon became the 33rd state. Why is it called that? No one knows how Oregon got its name. It might have come from the French word ouragan. In English, that means hurricane. Parts of Oregon are very windy. Oregon might have also come from the word ulican. That is the Chinook. That is what the Chinook tribe called a certain kind of fish. Oregon has a nickname too. It's called the Beaver State. It got its name because early settlers used to trap these animals for their fur. Here's a picture in the article. The state of Oregon is the orange state. It shows the state capital is Salem. It shows that Mount Hood is located just outside of Portland. Here's a picture of the state quarter with Crater Lake on it. Here's a picture of the state flower, which is the Oregon grape. And here's the picture of the state animal, the American beaver. Geography and landforms. The largest part of Oregon is called the Columbia Plateau. It takes up almost half of the state. In this area is a river valley called Hell's Canyon. It is the deepest river valley in North America. Nearly 5 Eiffel Towers could fit inside it. Running through the state are the Cascade Mountains. These include Mount Hood, Oregon's highest point. It is more than 11,000 feet tall. This area also contains Crater Lake. It is the deepest lake in the United States. The Klamath Mountains are in the lower part of Oregon. There you will find Oregon Caves National Monument. The caves are open to visitors. People can walk around inside them. Wildlife. The state animal is the beaver. It's everywhere in Oregon. Wolves and wolverines also live in the state. Though they have similar names, they are very different animals. Hunting birds like burrowing owls and osprey can be found in Oregon. Turtles and alligators also live there. The state has many amphibians. It's full of spotted frogs and giant salamanders. Oregon also has many kinds of trees. The state tree is the Douglas fir, which looks like an evergreen tree. It is the most common tree in Oregon. Many kinds of wildflowers grow there too. One of them is called Heal All. It can be used to help sore throats. Did you know? Beavers are a kind of large rodent. They are strong swimmers and can even see underwater thanks to a third clear eyelid. Their wide tails help them do a lot of things, like drag branches. Natural resources. Oregon is known for its wood. Gemstones are also mined there. The state gem is called sunstone. It is a sparkly orange color. Fun stuff. You might know one famous Oregonian. The author, Beverly Cleary, who wrote the Ramona book series, is from Oregon. Oregon has the world's only Bigfoot trap. Most people do not believe in Bigfoot. The hairy giant is supposed to live in the woods. Still, in Oregon's Siskiyou Forest, there is a trap. Unlike Bigfoot, sea lions are real animals. The ocean mammals live in the caves on Oregon's coast. They can be found there year-round. Here's a map of the United States of America, and here is where Oregon is on the west coast between Washington and California.